All right, so I want to show you this tool in action compared to what it's like to use a resume builder like tool Teal. So on the left, you'll see Teal, and I copy and pasted the job description of the role that we're going to be mimicking with the Aria tool. And it's for a customer service manager. So imagine you're a customer service manager and this is your job description. When you put it in Teal and you paste it, it automatically just copies exactly whatever you put into the resume template over here. Is it great that it puts it into the template for you? Yes, but one thing I want you to remember is people are not hired based on the template that you're using. People are hired based on the content that you're using. So I'm going to take this same content and I'm doing this live so you can see that there's nothing happening here other than me copying and pasting the job description here. So Aria believes that this is your job. So it's going to take this job and it's going to actually build out your entire resume for you. So what you do as a summary, and then also it's going to give you bullets as far as some achievements to highlight. So while it is giving these accomplishments, as you can see, it's listed a ton of achievements here. Um, these accomplishments are built generically, right? Like it's pulling from past resumes and information. It's assuming these things happen, but this is a lie. You didn't necessarily improve order accuracy. But if you look at the summary here, this is a really great start. You know, you led a high-performing team of customer service agents and sales operations staffs responsible for enhancing the customer experience. So maybe I want to refine this some more. So refine the target language to speak in more specific terms without any fluff. Here, there's a couple fluffy things in here that I'm not 100% like, hey, I want to include this. Things like responsible for high performing. Not bad, but in general, I wouldn't want to include that kind of information. So you just ask it to refine, and it's going to come back. And here you go. So you manage a team of customer service and sales operations staff. Now, this is where you need your human touch. What's the number of the size of your team? You want to include things like that. Did you have a budget? You want to include things like that. So perhaps you can say, please add in the fact that I managed a team of 15 frontline agents and 3 supervisors. I also had a budget of $30 million. dollars. And now it's going to update that section here. So there you go. You directed a $30 million customer service operation managing 15 frontline agents and 3 supervisors. Now, these bullets here, you can just ask it, like, where did you come up with these numbers? And it's going to be honest. It's going to tell you it made it up. This is where people typically struggle in a traditional AI generated resume. Um, they just take whatever it's here, right? So it says here that these numbers are representative placeholders. So to get more accurate, you can either go through all of your performance evaluations, you can upload your performance evaluations, ask it to draw conclusions based off of that, or you can say, help me understand, I'm sorry, tell it to find industry standard metrics that can be spoken to in a job interview and provide me with the reasoning for including them. So it's going to give you some bullets. You know, these are things benchmark, typical. So it's giving you like benchmarks, the average handle time for ticket resolution, etc. And it's going to say, you know, like how to use these in an interview. So now say, I want you to put these into my resume as bullets. So you're going to see a bit of a difference. Uh, Like there is no NPS score listed up here, but this new one has an NPS score, although it does say a 20% satisfaction increase here. So, but then these are more realistic, and you also have the data behind it as far as if they were asked, how did you come up with these numbers? Then you can take these things and put them in your resume as long as you can speak to it. Again, I don't recommend just taking what it spits out to you and copying and pasting it. I do recommend you going through all of your performance evaluations or uploading your performance evaluations and having the tool comb through them and provide output based on that. So you're not lying. But there's other things here, like hiring a person, someone like me, you get other advantages too, because I'll notice things like, hey, we don't want to include this, or yes, you do want to include that. But in general, this is like leaps and bounds better. You know, AI resumes do not read like this. And I'll do another example with another system to show you later, but I did want to give you an idea of what it looks like and how easy it is to use the tool, and also to sound authentic, like it's in your voice.